Look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first two games of the series. So essentially, that makes this a 3-game series. And that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels. As longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. They'll be opposed by a former All-Star, the hard-throwing left-hander Scott Kazmir. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. J.B. Shuck will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
All right, now these guys come into Game 3 with a pretty big task ahead. They squandered that home field advantage. So now they have to get at least one of these next two games on the road to try to get it back to their place for a possible Game 5. Or, of course, they could win Games 3 and 4 right here, but I think that's going to be awfully difficult.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Ready now on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now this is lined into left field, a base hit. So he kicks off the festivities with a ringing single.
Yeah, he's all over this pitch. You see it right here. Lines it into left field. Now they've got a man on to start the ball game.
Into the box, Timmy Banks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-0. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be two. One there on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ballgame. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Josh Hamilton will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Circle change there. Called strike one. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. It's a solo home run off the bat of Josh Hamilton. His first homer here in the series as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but unless you've got somebody stationed out there in the cheap seats, it ain't going to matter much. He crushed that one.
Here's Matt Adams now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, it usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove it.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
David Freese will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First offering on the way. Ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if we're a guy in this part of the lineup.
The next pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here it comes, 3-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Angels score in the inning on the home run by Josh Hamilton. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum. And the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Daniel Takahashi will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the A's, center fielder, Daniel Takahashi.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
And you know, I think these guys come into this game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road if you can get it. So like we like to say, they've got that home field advantage now. And they've been a pretty good team here all season long. So the opportunity is definitely there.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here comes a 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight to get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Nick Punto will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Stay out of the double play.
Now the first pitch. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, you're down a run here in the bottom of the first, and so this is a good start towards getting things back to even. They get the leadoff man on base, then they move him up to second here on a nice sacrifice bunt.
Josh Donaldson will be the batter. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The one thing he's shown so far, not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, you shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's the 2-0. And this pitch is going to be bounced foul over near Ty Waller in the first base coaching box. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here he comes on 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Priest will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Brandon Moss will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Comes set, now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Here's the 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Yoenis Cespedes will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
He's ready now. The pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Well, remember, this inning, it should be over. He's trying to find that 4th out. He's having trouble with the strike zone.
Two and one now to Cespedes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Howie Kendrick will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
First pitch coming. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here now the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's a 1-0. 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-1. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 3-2 one more time. And a foul pop behind the plate. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Once again, the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8th pitch at-bat.
You think he's gotten over that first inning home run? How about back-to-back strikeouts here to start his half of the second? And that'll help you get through it.
Chris Iannetta will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Jed Lowry will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch on the way. Chopper, foul. And now a pitch on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Now another 0-2. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Into the box now, Nate Fryman. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, go straight.
The 1-0. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Derek Norris will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch to him. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. On the way. Hard hit down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Vinny Maldonado will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here it comes. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, with 2 strikes, you just got to put the bat on the ball. Make sure you get this ball in play somehow. And look what happens. Just a simple little ground ball, but it finds a hole.
Stepping in now, J.B. Shuck. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
A runner at second, nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count, 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and Now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Full count offering on its way. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
The batter, number 4. Designated hitter, Timmy Banks.
Timmy Banks will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Josh Hamilton. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's the first offering. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. A 3-run homer for Josh Hamilton. His second home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going, and now they stretch the lead out even further.
Here's Matt Adams now.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Well, some comebackers you hate, and some comebackers you love. And you can file this one under the love category, as he'll gobble up the check swing grounder here and make the easy little toss over to first base for the out.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 pitch now. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman number 47.
Howie Kendrick will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Now here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's all Angels here, 5-1. Josh Reddick makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here we go, Josh. Here we go.
First pitch coming. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Daniel Takahashi will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. First offering on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Pitch on the way. To second for Kendrick. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
In now, Nick Punto. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Let's go, Nick.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Here we go.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Go in. Come on, open.
A 2-1 offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Adams has got it, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Cole Calhoun.
Now the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That was a strike.
The 1-1 home. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Chris Iannetta will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Let's stop the bleeding right here. Now, come on.
First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two now. From the stretch. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Here comes a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2 coming. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Vinny Maldonado will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first offering. There's the good fastball from Kazmir. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. He's set, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, You don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Into the box, J.B. Shuck, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Pause, now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 5 runs, 7 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. He's set, now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Josh Donaldson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batter, first baseman, Moss.
Brandon Moss will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
When you're already in the hole at the plate, the last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what he's doing up there. That's the second time he struck out in the ball game, and it's another instance where his pitch selection is really doing him in.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Angels 5 and the A's 1. Ray Strong is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Strong.
Timmy Banks will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time.
Timmy Banks.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Josh Hamilton stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Here's Matt Adams now. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot here for David Freese. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Second baseman number 4.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Seven runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Takahashi is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. It's the Angels 7 and the A's 1. Jed Lowry will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. (1-0). And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lowry waits, the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Nate Fryman will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. One pitch on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 36, Derek Norris.
Derek Norris will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now here's the first pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
The 1-0 home. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 7-1. Cole Calhoun will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Cole Calhoun.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Chris Iannetta will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here, moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
Standing in now, Vinny Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, J.B. Shuck, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Timmy Banks will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Strike him out.
And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
from the stretch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Angels 8 and the A's 1. Josh Reddick will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Daniel Takahashi will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. To second for one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Well, it only took him one pitch to get himself in trouble, and one pitch later, he's already out of trouble by getting that double play.
Nick Punto will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First offering on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard and caught by Adams at first base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Luke Gregerson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Josh Hamilton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. In there for strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's Matt Adams now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Therefore it is punto. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman,
David Freese will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Howie Kendrick would be next. Now the 3-1 home. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Josh Donaldson will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The next pitch. 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a liner towards second, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
1 away, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, don't whip here.
He's set, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. One, two. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Go!
Pause, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He waits, now the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
So 1-2 with one away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And now third base coach Mike Gallego's going to windmill him on home. And the runner is in from second.
Well, apparently they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Nate Fryman will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Two pitch on the way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 3-2, here it is. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Derek Norris will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Two-1. Line hard into left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
You had a feeling somehow, some way, these guys are going to make a game of it, and they have. It's down to a 4-run lead now, and it's starting to get close to nervous time in that opposing dugout.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He worked 6 1/3, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket. Fernando Salas will get the call now, as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Josh Reddick will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Alive, guys.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
The 1-0 pitch. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. Derek, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
He's set. Now the pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high. Now the 3-0 offering. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready? Now the pitch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner will score from second.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Daniel Takahashi will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. First pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. That's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 1-0. That misses 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Let's go!
The 2-0 on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
Nick Punto to stand in as the possible tying run, but first he'll be looking to get that runner in from third. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
A man on third with 2 down. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled back.
Come on! You can get it close!
Comes set, now the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Angels are out in front, 8-6. Howie Kendrick will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Howie.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Punto will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
For a while, this was not looking good at all, but now after that 5-run inning, this is a ball game again, so he's got to focus on putting up a 0 here so his guys can go back to work and try and even get him the lead.
Cole Calhoun will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. 8th inning from Oaktown. A's leading this one over their Southern California rival Angels as we get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Chris Iannetta will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
2 out, nobody on. Ready now on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken there by Lowry. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Tyler Clippard is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's a 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
The 2-1 home. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll have himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Brandon Moss will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
On the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
The 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Ready on 2-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
This fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here, and that'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. That's an important run down there at third. You can't be chasing pitches like that.
2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
John Kramer will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
John Kramer.
Into the box now, Nate Fryman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's set, now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here now the 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base, so he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 9th now in Game 3. Angels lead it 8-7. Vinny Maldonado will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First offering on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a ground ball now heading for the hole, and this is going to get on through. Will lead off single to begin the 9th.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Into the box, J.B. Shuck. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. One-0 pitch now. That's inside. 2-0. On the way. Runner goes for second. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. 3-1 now.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
The 3-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the full count offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. That's hard hit back up the middle. And a dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit.
Textbook starts of the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Sean Doolittle will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Sean Doolittle.
Timmy Banks will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Here comes the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Fire burning hot, the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes on 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Another base hit right there. Their 3rd hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Josh Hamilton will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already. And he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. That will get through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's 2 more RBIs there. Gives them 6 now in the ball game. It's been a one-man wrecking crew all night long.
Ryan Cook will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Matt Adams will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Let's go, guys.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
David Freese will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Take him, hit the ground ball.
Now the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now the 2-0. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded and nobody out? Wow, what a waste of a great RBI opportunity.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Get the double play.
And here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, let's go.
The 1-1 home. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Let's get out of here now.
Big pitch here, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
This will be a night that he's going to file away and look back with good memories. He's taken the caller here, 0 for 5 now, and he hasn't seen the ball well tonight at all.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's the 2-0. Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
Take sign? That would be a take sign.
Got to find it here, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
2 out, bases loaded. Now the 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Taken again on 3-1. He's trying to get that RBI the easy way, but now they've worked it back to a full count.
3-2 with the bases loaded. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count pitch on its way, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Halos lead this one 10-7. Ernesto Frieri is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Derek Norris will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
For the Athletics, catcher, Derek Norris.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Now the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts and is a very quick out number one.
Josh Reddick will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One on the way. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. And that will become out number 2.
Yeah, and he's got 2 hits already, and this probably should have been his 3rd, but he hits it right to his man, and that's going to keep him off base.
Let's get something started here.
In now, Daniel Takahashi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Pitch on the way. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 10-7. Good night from Oakland.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Angels, 10 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hector Santiago. The save to Ernesto Frieri. The loss goes to Scott Kazmir. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.